message by me.
Good morning. Very pleased to see you. I was afraid to disturb you so early, but there's a little note I left for you.
Never mind leaving me notes. What about the money I laid out for renting that piano, eh?
Now, don't worry. It'll all be settled today.
Look, Mr. Puccini, maybe you could live on credit and Luca, but in Milano we pay our debts on time. And the complaints I've been getting about the noise.
Didn't you hear we'll settle today? When Signor Puccini wins this year's prize, his opera will be produced at the Scala.
Come on, while we're going score, come on, Jack.
For 6 months you've been fooling me with that same story.
And when we have the contract, we'll be leaving this pigsty. But you'll be happy clucking with the other chickens.
Musicians. I'll turn them out, him and his sopranos.
Wait for me!
Come now, Cristina. I never knew you were a fighter.
Oh, when it's for Giacomo.
Wait a minute. You think it's certain I'm going to win it?
Of course you will. Everybody I spoke to at the opera says
Your
so.
opera's the only good one. I ought to know.
And this evening we celebrate, huh?
Sure.
I propose a banquet tonight at Savini.
A banquet will never pay the pawn shop.
Don't worry, I'll have enough to get your violin out.
You return those 10 lire to me, no?
Of course I will. Money for the piano, money for the apartment, and the rest will be enough for a celebration. Off we go, friends. Milano is ours.
And you, what would you ask of Giacomo?
Oh, nothing. One day I asked if we might visit Lake Como, but he forgot about it.
Where's the coffee? Today's the big day.
Here's the prize winner. Give him something extra special.
Wasn't Fontana to have waited there until the prize winner was named?
There he is. I think we'd better go outside.
Come on, come. Hurry,
he's calling.
hurry. It means they're posting the names.
Oh, what do you feel like, Giacomo?
I've been thinking of the new life that's ahead of me. Everything that went before is in the past.
Oh, I'm so happy, but I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
You keep remembering her.
What do you know about her?
And yet Giacomo's music is certainly finer.
So is your libretto, but that's unimportant, Fontana.
People like us never have a chance. In 10 years, I never won one single contest.
But I was so sure. I was with him every minute he was working on that opera.
I'll find someone influential. Please don't give up hope, Cristina. Tonight there's a ball at the Di Carlo's.
Yes.
You'll try and convince him to be there,
Good.
and I'll get invitations for all of us. All right, we're wasting time.
All right.
Until tonight, then.
Yeah. And you're Maestro Puccini?
Yes, that's right. Puccini.
Our young Fontana has spoken to me of your case. Very interesting, of course, my dear young fellow. As for the verdict, you know better than I. These judgments are beyond appeal. The regulations beyond question.
I'm very curious, Signor Puccini. How does it come to you? Your inspiration?
Are you trying to make a fool of me, sir?
Oh, but not at all.
But it's a legitimate question. If you're really an artist.
Very well. It's probably too personal, but I smoke more than is good for me.
Pity you didn't submit that with your opera, for the commission would have been pleased to donate a carton of cigarettes.
Be careful about whom you're joking. We may be in the house of a countess, but don't start.
Giacomo.
Leave me alone.
Calm yourself. He was only making a joke.
I won't permit jokes when 8 months of work and 10 years of hoping are lost. Maybe it's funny for you, but it's not for me. My friend said that some of you might be able to help me. All you can do is look down your noses and laugh. Because of my rented suit, I'm a clown. Yes, my poverty is funny to you, isn't it, Countess? I don't belong here, do I? It's funny, isn't it? And for that reason, my music isn't worth anything. I'll show you. Here is my music.
sorry. I had no idea.
Silence! Just a moment. If the opinion of Arrigo Boito is worth anything today, I want the commission to be made aware of what it has overlooked. I beg you for your support, because this opera should be presented.
Wait a moment. Cristina, where are you going? Tonight we all celebrate.
No, it's better if I go. Giacomo won't miss my not coming. It's a month that he's been avoiding us.
But you know how he forgets everything when he's concentrating on his music. The opera had to be rehearsed and perfected. Come back to your seat.
No. I'm sure that he too prefers it like this. Tomorrow I leave for Bergamo. I have a small engagement there.
But no, wanting to go away like this without even seeing him.
I'll write him a letter. Goodbye, Johnny. You're the only one who ever worried about me. Thank you.
Hey, Peppino. Well, sir, do you want to keep on going?
Yes, drive to the corner and back again.
Eva bene, back and forth, up and down, I understand. Allez, Peppino, keep moving.
Stop it, stop.
Hey.
Say.
What is
Did
it?
it seem like they were hissing in there?
What's that? No, that was a train, the 1048. You just relax about your music now. Don't all you composers ride with me because I bring you luck? That Giuseppe Verdi now, he was even more nervous than you at his first performance.
Giacomo! Fontana, I'm here. What is it?
Hurry up, the audience in there is going wild.
Oh, how much do I owe you?
What's the hurry? You've got plenty of time to pay.
Thank you.
Quickly, according to the publisher wants to see you.
Dearest Giacomo, when you read this letter, I shall be far away from Milan and all it meant to us. I had hoped one day I would share your success just as I shared your hardships and struggles. But tonight there's a new road opening for you. There's no place left in your life for me. When you dreamt of success, it was always with her in mind. So your first step will be to your home in Lucca and to her. I wish you well, always.
Leonardo Puccini! Oh, here he is now!
Look, everyone! Giacomo Puccini's come home at last!
Good to see you again.
He means Giocondo. Hope he means they won't start any fighting like they used to.
Hey!
Uh-huh.
Why would you happy to see me?
Huh? What do you expect me to do? Bring a band down to the station?
Listen, I better have a word with you.
No, thanks. Leave me in peace.
Wait, Giocondo. What about Elvira? What's happened to her? You're the only one able to tell me.
Beppe, put the empty ones out there.
Yeah.
Why haven't I heard anything? Her last letter was 5 months ago.
You mean you really want to give me a chance to get a little satisfaction? I've got some sad news for you. You know how it was. I loved her, but she loved you. Every time we fought over her, you always beat me up.
Oh, come on.
3 years ago, when you went away, I told myself, Giocondo, Elvira is certainly never going to marry you for love. Maybe I might be able to influence her father. He'd want a rich son-in-law.
And so?
I began to work like a dog. And then it paid off all right. So I bought myself some fancy clothes, the usual bunch of flowers, and I went over to,
Her father?
Yeah.
And he accepted you? Elvira's marrying you?
No, the old fella threw me out of the house. He's found a count for her. An old count with 75,000 acres of land. The ceremony will be held tomorrow. I hope she's forgotten you. If not, I guess it'd be better if she married you. For me, it's the same. But at least she'd be content.
Thanks. Elvira.
I've been waiting for you to come back. To pass this way.
You expected me.
For a long time.
You're still as beautiful.
And you haven't changed at all. Have you?
Just a bit. That's why I came back. May I find everyone else has changed much more than I. Come here. Why did you stop writing to me?
I felt that you had gone into a new life. A strange life. Among famous people and artists. I was sure you'd forget me.
Never. Elvira, believe me, all that time, there wasn't a moment I didn't love you.
What shall we do, Giacomo?
We'll be far away from your father. No one will be able to separate us.
But tomorrow... I gave my promise.
But he forced you. It's not valid, Elvira, because you made me a promise before.
And I meant it with all my heart.
Elvira, I lived 2 years of my life on that one promise. But winning my battle for a career isn't enough. I want you.
But how? What shall I tell my father? How will he feel about it?
It'd be much better if you thought of your own feelings. You pick the man you must marry, Elvira.
I can't live without you, Giacomo. I'm desperate. Help me.
Oh, my dear, my dear. Come away with me now.
Yes, yes. We'll be happy, won't we?
Of course. I'll care for you all of my life.
My father is wrong. We'll be true to each other and good. We will be happy.
Yes, darling.
As counsel for the present corporation, the mandate of Giulio Ricordi, president by proxy, is transferred to us. We unanimously agree. First, our contract with Giacomo Puccini, musician, and all the terms of the contract, considering the poor quality of the last production of the author in question, and considering exorbitant the amounts of monies paid monthly up to the present. This council now rejects the opportunity of renewing his contracts and payments.
Elvira.
Giacomo, stop a moment, please.
Now, look, Signora, you know I don't get paid for waiting.
Just a moment, please. I didn't know you were in Milano.
Oh, I'm all moved in, you see?
Since when?
Oh, 10 days ago. You may not believe it, but when you left Lucca, especially since I was never able to see you on Sundays...
You think badly of me?
Oh, what a thing to say. I said, if she'd eloped with me, I'd have justified it, so...
And the others?
The others unimportant.
Have you seen my father?
Sure, every Saturday at the market in Piazza San Michele. He keeps repeating he'll forgive you.
Yes, on one condition. That I leave Giacomo.
When he finds out you're happy, he'll bless you. Everybody back home feels he should give his consent, so you and Giacomo just be patient.
Of course. That's the only thing.
Please, let's go. It's pouring.
Just a moment, I'm coming. You see, we are moving.
Elvira, if you're having difficulties, there'll still be Giocondo.
I know. Thank you. But I have everything I need. Really, there is nothing.
Listen, lady. I'm getting pneumonia.
Will you come and visit us via Solferino 73?
Yes.
Giacomo. Hello.
Hello.
Haven't you anything to say?
It's a castle.
I thought I could make a curtain out of the summer spread, and I was thinking...
Where's the piano?
The piano?
Yes, the piano. Where is it? You know I need it. Why didn't they bring it?
I tried to stop them. I begged them. I promised
You didn't
them.
renew the rental?
No. You haven't played for so long.
And so you'd rather I don't play the piano, eh? Is that your purpose? Make me a banker or something, or put me in business. I'm sure to become somebody then.
Giacomo, I don't want you to give up. I want everything for you. The world.
That's what you say. But you don't mean it. Otherwise you would have felt what I expected from you. Just a bit of encouragement, a spark for my work. Elvira, I beg you to help me. I understand that you want to. But to dispose of the piano, better to have spent our last lira.
Giacomo. I bought this.
Forgive me.
What do you want?
Signor Riccardi, and this time you can't put me off.
Just a minute. You can't go in there. He's in conference now.
Signor Riccardi.
He forced his way right past me.
It's all right, Nadia.
Finally able to talk with you. All these months past speaking only to ushers, secretaries, vice presidents. But now you have to hear me. I finally found the story for me. I want to write an opera from this. Here it is.
But this one's been written by Massenet.
What difference does it make? Massenet's written one, I'll write another.
Mano. Well now, Kirajakosa and Ilika seem quite surprised at your strange idea.
But why? Do they feel they're unable to produce a libretto out of it?
For the moment, we don't see the use of it. We could never do it better.
So then Raphael should have stopped painting Madonnas because there already were so many others.
What can we do, dear Puccini? Inasmuch as your previous work's hardly been outstanding. And the Council of Administration.
Yes, I know. Your Council of Administrators doesn't even think that my ability is worth the 200 lira a month that they paid me. But then it was you who picked the libretto. I felt it was wrong all through the work. To be pretending to make music like a parrot.
But let's not be pretending that I'm going to revoke a decision of the Council merely because you have my sympathy.
Signor Riccardi, there's someone suffering. A girl about to have a baby. There's a limit to what she can take. I've even lost my piano.
Too bad. I'm sorry. Let me study your case. Come back again in about 2 weeks.
Don't bother. I've been told that before. Come back.
What do you want here? Elvira said you were in Milano now for over a month.
I'm looking for Elvira, but I'd rather talk to you.
Go on.
I've already seen the furniture. Now I see this house. You're doing all right.
Listen, why do you bother me? I can manage without your help.
That's all very fine. But how are you eating?
There's plenty for me and for her. And if you don't start minding your own business, I'll break your head.
Try it.
Senor Puccini, where were you all afternoon? I tried to find you. They had to take her to the hospital, the poor little thing.
When?
It was about 4.
Where?
change.
How is she? Why don't you keep still? How is she?
The first one is never easy, you know. I think it's better if you went to see her.
Look, I'll need money to get there. Here.
Would you save these, please?
Sure.
I brought them for the Signora.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please.
I'm so proud, darling. He looks like you. Just like you.
Are you pleased that it's a boy?
Oh, yes. How do you feel, Elvira?
I'm proud, too. Giacomo, do you think that now we'll begin to understand each other better? I don't want to hurt you anymore. And I know that I have sometimes.
Oh, no, Elvira. We're going to start again from now on. I need you with me. But I feel it's all going to be different.
We must be kinder to each other.
Of course. You're my life. To me, you're my music. More than my music.
More?
And better.
Please don't be tiring her too much.
No.
Tomorrow I'll bring you flowers. And I'll be here every day.
Come on now, lift it.
All right, up now. Who's this for? I don't know, in there.
Come on.
All right. Your landlady gave me permission to enter while you were out.
They're bringing a piano in here.
It's for you, my dear Puccini. And I bring more. Illica and Giacosa are now at work on the libretto.
Here is something that I hope to receive together with music of high quality. And here is that opera Manon by Massenet, but only to remind you to go higher. If you want to win your battle, then yours must thrill us more than this one does. Now, here's a check for 800 lira. But, please, my associates know nothing of this, eh? It's a secret for me and you. What's wrong? Hard to believe it?
Thank you. Thank you.
Signora, welcome home. Oh, and the baby. Show me the baby.
He's asleep. You can see him later. It's too cold here.
Oh, yes, and I have a present for him. And I'll bring it when I come to see you.
Do you know if my husband is home?
I don't know. men are just the same. And we make children for them. How stupid women are. Wait, I'll be back.
Now, what do you think you're doing?
Never mind about that. Your wife's been waiting outside over an hour.
Take your hands away from him.
Elvira.
We waited for you for 10 days. Waited. Your son. And the mother of your son.
10 days. Forgive me, Elvira, but I've worked all these 10 days. And once the music comes into my head, I've got to finish it. Now that I've had a chance, my thoughts have been only of Manon.
Manon. I hate Manon. There will be other Manons, and I'll hate them all.
Good morning. Well, good work. It appears for the first time after many years I'm putting on an opera I've complete confidence in. Sit down.
Thank you.
And in order to thank you, I found a bonus for you. I prepared a big surprise.
My feelings are beyond words, you'll understand.
Wonderful Manon.
Good morning, Maestro. It's a long time since we've met.
Cristina. You mean you know each other? Now, who could imagine it? After all, Cristina's appeared abroad for quite some time. Now, I can't even plan a surprise for our maestro.
But your surprise worked, dear Cody. Didn't it, Maestro? Puccini must remember me when I was different. I was only a little girl then. Isn't it true? I feel I owe you a debt of gratitude, Maestro. But most important was what I learned about friendship through you. Well, speak about Manon.
What do you think about it?
It's a marvelous opera. Manon will be sung wherever music is heard.
He
really feel like the public is with me. It's marvelous, isn't it?
You're very handsome in that suit.
It fits.
Yes.
I have to go backstage, excuse me.
No, don't go away. Please don't leave me alone. I'd feel easier if you stayed here with me, please.
But I'll meet you in the intermission. I'll be coming back here. Bye.
Giacomo.
Well recorded.
Listen to them. We continue like this will be a triumph. Massenet's written one, I'll write another, eh? You remember? Perhaps the public thinks you're right.
The director of opera in Buenos Aires has already been to see me. He wants to option Manon for presentation all through South America. We'll speak again during intermission.
Oh, no one's more adorable. I've asked him tonight to the Mazzoni's. He's as irresistible as you've heard.
Really? Is he so irresistible he's escaped marriage?
Oh, no. I've heard he's not quite married.
Oh?
Although there's supposed to be some little girl from the country trying to get him.
A young man just reaching success and gives himself a chance to look...
Please, where can I find Maestro Puccini? There, in the dressing room with Signora Bernini.
We're all waiting to applaud you.
I received your invitation. Please let me thank you. And I'm honored.
And here's Viscount Navarro, Countess Cotipravi. How do you do? And the Duke of Ormond.
How do you do?
Now, I have a few other people expecting you breathlessly at home. You're alone, of course.
Yes, naturally. Excuse me.
Shall we come on?
Elvira, I looked around everywhere for you, but I thought that you'd gone home. We've had a great success.
Yes.
Oh, I'm invited to a celebration with Ricordi at the Countess's. I can't possibly refuse. And I know it would be very dull for you. So go back to the hotel and wait for me. And order us a bottle or two, and I won't be very long. Shall I take you back?
You mustn't keep them waiting, Giacomo. It's only a few steps to the hotel.
I'll see you later then.
How does it feel tonight, waking up to such a sensational success?
So good I'm buying a house near a lake.
Oh!
Signor Fanelli.
Oh.
You may go home now. I know it's you and not Giacomo.
Well, I'll be... Excuse me, Signora Elvira. Giacomo has gone hunting, and he told me he didn't want you to be worried.
You don't have to be concerned about me.
Yes, but he told me...
You'd better go home, Signor Fanelli.
Yes. It's better. But look, I want you to know, Giacomo has gone out hunting.
Altro di me non le saprei narrare, è solo la sua vicina che la vien fuori d'ora importunare.
Giacomo. What are you doing here?
Well, she discovered it was only me at the piano. I don't play well enough.
What did you say?
That you were out hunting.
And so?
And so she knows exactly what kind of game you're out hunting.
Why? What did she say?
Nothing in particular, but there was a funny look in her eyes when she told me to go home. Giacomo, I know women, and I want you to listen to me. That woman knows everything about you, too.
Cristina.
Cristina! Cristina!
Cristina, where are you going?
Where I know trouble.
Wait a minute. Can't you understand Elvira knows all about us?
Oh, she does, eh? Well, what's that supposed to mean to me? What is the difference between us, once and for all? Why must I always be the one who has to put up with this humiliation? Having me sneak around in the dark like a common criminal?
It's unjust to speak that way, Cristina.
Unjust. Anything's unjust to you when it touches her.
Bear in mind that when it comes to Elvira, we're both at fault.
I see. And so that's the difference, is it? I'm the one to blame for it, and she's the victim. You feel that you can judge us. Oh. I'm sorry, Giacomo. But when you speak to me like that, I feel I'm still what I was to you so many years ago. A second choice. And I don't feel I can go on that way any longer.
Cristina.
Giacomo!
What is it?
The wind is rising. Hurry up.
All right, all right. The lady will be right there.
Addio. I'll meet you again in Torino.
Yes.
We'll begin work on Bohème.
Elvira, I'm sorry. I know you can't forgive me now.
You're sorry. You're always sorry. Do you want me to give you up?
No, Elvira.
Well, I won't. Never.
I beg you, listen.
Maybe I should. It would mean less suffering after a while. But I will never leave you. Not for my sake, but for yours. You don't know what you're doing. You're destroying everything. Your career, us. You don't know it now. But someday you will. You will.
I want only happiness for you.
Then how can you see me in so much pain?
Elvira, please forgive me.
Forgive. Always forgive.
Elvira, I love you. You can't leave me. Ever.
Addio, sognante vivo, che la tua sorriso acqueta. Addio, t'aspetti, baci, ultimi amore, io davvero poeta.
close your eyes. There. Now open them. Well now, don't you like it? What's wrong?
Nothing. Perhaps I was thinking of the day you were going to take me to visit Lake Como. This has cost you a bit more.
And I hope it pleases you a bit more.
Too bad. It does.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Never mind. Sometimes I wonder how it all turned out this way. It's very lovely. But why am I so honored?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you're much more unselfish than I am.
I'm glad you realize it.
Oh, I know quite well you're no longer happy with me.
Oh, no. I'm just different. It's you that won't allow me to be happy. Or maybe I'm unable to accept the situation.
What are you trying to say?
That you have to make up your mind. I have no use for a man divided in two, even if his name is Giacomo Puccini. Anna? Anna? Hurry up. Bring me the costume. I may be wrong, Giacomo, but I fear we must arrive at a decision once and for all.
Well, all right, if you really have to. But why tonight? The premiere of Bohème, of our opera.
Because it's tonight of all nights that you'll be able to make your choice. It's really very simple. I, who am singing the music you created, or the other one, who's not even here to offer you a bit of comfort in case you're not a success tonight.
You ought to know better than anyone why she isn't here.
Listen to me. Whatever you may say to justify her, it won't change matters. You have to make your choice. It's me or that little provincial whom you can't even take anywhere without being embarrassed. We have too much in common. No woman can replace the opera.
She may be a provincial. But I can't help thinking that Elvira never said anything like that about you.
Huh? She's not as honest.
Perhaps Elvira is generous.
She's perfect, I suppose. Well, remember that when you decide. Because tonight you have to choose. It's me or her. What's the matter? Is it your conscience? You afraid she'll suffer? But wouldn't she suffer even more if you choose to stay with her? Because you know as well as I do you'd spend the rest of your life searching desperately for some Cristina or other who could understand you and help you.
10 minutes, please.
Coming. Be strong.
Che mi segue che sta male.
Ov'è?
Nel far le scale più non si reste.
No,
Noi accostiamo quelle tutto.
là, da bere. Zitta, riposa.
Voglio morire con lui.
Excuse me, would I be indiscreet if I asked where you were going?
To Elvira.
Oh, well, all right.
Just a moment. How do you mean that all right?
Nothing. I noticed she was up in the box, alone, so I was thinking.
Where Elvira is concerned, you think too much, my friend.
And you not enough.
What do you mean by that? Well, answer me.
I'm not answering, I'm asking. Why don't you marry her? I'll tell you why. Because this way is more convenient. You never know. Maybe one day you might want to get rid of her. And leaving a wife is more complicated. You know, I'd prefer to let you go on doing whatever you want. But this is wrong. It's sordid. Disgusting.
So?
I finally got it all out. And I've waited so long to say it. And now I'm going back to the theater, because you're a mangy dog. I'm fed up with you. But your music is magnificent. Good luck.
Thanks.
Giacomo.
When did you arrive?
Just now. Look, it's like our old attic. The baby has a little cold.
Has he fever?
No. He says it will go away when you come home.
Did he really say that?
Yes.
When I come home.
He sent you this for your birthday. hotel.
Yes.
Giacomo! Adieu, Giacomo.
Cristina, come.
Oh, my dear
Countess.
But you're not to fly away. You've not forgotten that tonight you're to be at supper with us.
No, naturally.
Oh, how you frighten me.
Excuse me a moment, I'll be right back.
Oh, I never let them out of my sight. You're so right.
Elvira, come. There are some of my friends I want you to meet. Come.
Maestro, I found you.
Countess, at last, I have the pleasure of presenting my wife.
Oh, how nice.
She's most delighted to accept your invitation, and so am I. Aren't we, Elvira?
Very happy to meet you.
Shall I put out your evening dress, madame?
No. Tonight I won't need it.
I won't leave you anymore. Not for a minute. I mean it.
I believe you, Giacomo. I believe you.
Mama, when Papa comes home again, couldn't he stay with us a long time?
la mia preghiera ai santi tabernacoli salì, sempre con te
I would never leave you. Do you remember? I loved you, and I thought I had the strength to stay with you, in spite of all the heartaches. But now so many things have changed. Only you never change. I'm tired, Giacomo, and without hope for us anymore. How much you meant to me, and how little I ever meant to you. I know that I'm in your way, and even to write the words hurts more than you could ever believe. You want to be free. Perhaps you were born to be free. And now, at last, I wish to give you your freedom. Especially freedom from sending me picture postcards and rag dolls without life or love. So, when you come back, I'll be gone. Tonio is now grown up. You will be proud of him. Goodbye, Giacomo. If it's bitterness that gives me the courage to do this, I am grateful to it. Perhaps I no longer love you. And even if it is an illusion, I'm grateful to that too. Goodbye.
To be a man. Let me look at you. And tell me, how do you find school here?
Fine, Father, fine.
In New York, my agents took up a lot of time in the negotiations for the rights to Butterfly. You know, they're not quite as fast as here in Milan about these things. But now, before we talk of anything else, I brought you that watch I promised you. Here, with all my best.
Thank you, Father.
Tonio, where is your mother?
I don't know, Father.
Tonio, it's very important that I speak with her. We must have her with us. She must come back.
It's better if Mama doesn't come back.
But why?
Because she was too unhappy at home. But the other day, when she came to see me, it seemed that at last she'd found peace.
Father, it's better if you don't look for her. I'll write you about her.
My mind's made up. I'm going to the country. I don't intend composing another note. I couldn't even if I wanted to.
But Butterfly?
And Butterfly?
Butterfly.
Here is the libretto, as we had promised. And we rewrote the end just the way you wanted it. She blindfolds the baby before her suicide.
We rewrote it to fit your music. Now it goes perfectly with what you had in mind before you left for America.
They've worked so hard. And the fragments I've heard are about the very best you've written.
Well, there's my car. I'll have to be going now, I'm afraid. I'm quite sure there's no other way. It's better if I'm all alone. Maybe I'll feel different soon. Pardon me, Giulio. You've been a friend to me. We'll see. We'll see what I find in the country.
Good luck to you, Giacomo.
Please be careful driving that car.
Who's that?
Good morning, Maestro.
Oh, this is Delia. The doctor sent her to look after you. After the way you smashed yourself up in that car, you'll need someone to take care of you.
Maestro, to begin the morning right, the doctor said I should take your temperature.
To begin the morning right, we just need some good, strong coffee, that's all.
It's ready for you.
Well, did you think it over? Will you write to Elvira?
No. I told you I won't have Elvira come here out of pity, just because I had an accident.
Oh, most women come back anyway, even if you don't want them.
Enough.
I once heard of a woman because a man wouldn't take her back. She was so hurt, ping, she murdered him.
I tell you, Elvira won't return.
The thermometer, Maestro.
Delia, you can't take his temperature while he's eating. Later.
What are you doing? What are you hiding there? Let's see. Come on. Madam Butterfly. Where'd you find it?
I found it one day while I was putting the room in order. I never meant to do it any harm.
I didn't say you harmed it. Did you read it?
Mm-hmm.
All through?
Yes, many times. The story is so beautiful.
Oh, is it? And what's it about? Sit down. Well, go on.
It's the story of a young woman. And the wonderful man she fell in love with. And she would say, "Please love me, but love me in a small way. Small as a baby's love. As simple as my heart."
I've been meaning to write and tell you that I've taken up the music for Butterfly again. My life is full of enthusiasm and work. Who's there? Delia, is it you?
Yes, I'm right here, Maestro.
Oh, good. Come in and take this. Tomorrow morning, please post this letter. And don't forget it, huh? Oh, Delia. It's almost 11. Why didn't you go earlier? Your father will be worried.
My father had to go to America. He couldn't find work around here anymore as a boatman on the lake.
And so you live alone?
Alone and far away. 7 miles each morning and night. Oh, I don't mind, but when it rains, the roof leaks.
But my dear foolish girl, you can't go out in this weather. You might have told me before. You know, there's plenty of room upstairs.
You don't mind my staying here?
Of course not.
Oh, many thanks.
Signor Puccini.
Who's there?
I'm Delia's father.
But aren't you in America?
In America? Of course not. We're down there less than 2 miles. Found a piece of land. It's better than nothing.
Oh, I see. Well, go in, go in. So you quit fishing and became a farmer?
A man has to live.
So you keep busy?
Like most men do. This year it'll go better.
Well, that's good. So you'll be able to finish repairing the roof on your house and you won't be getting wet, huh?
Getting wet? I guess you're joking, Signor Puccini. Sir, I worry about Delia. I don't want to cause any fuss, yet it's strange.
Sit down.
It's 2 weeks since she left us to stay here, and it does look bad. It would be different if Signora Elvira was in the house.
I quite understand. Very well. We'll send Delia home tonight.
I'm very sorry, Signor Puccini. My girl can return to work here whenever the Signora finds use for her. All my respects, sir.
Papa! What is it you said? What did you say to him?
Delia!
If he sends me away because of you, I swear you'll be sorry.
Delia!
So your father's in America, eh? And the roof leaks. Well, tonight you go back home.
No! No, no!
Come now. Stop crying. Don't you think I may have understood why you told me all those little lies? It may seem cruel, but it's the only sensible thing. Look at me. Do you know how old I am? I have a son almost as old as you. I know we suffer a lot about these things. But there are so many fine young boys around who'll be wanting to marry you. You'll see. It passes. You have to leave. You do understand? How dare you?
Oh, let me stay here, please. I'm only happy when I'm near you.
Delia. In the morning when I'm back, I don't want to find you here, understand? Good evening. What are you all looking at? You've seen me before, haven't you?
It's nothing, nothing. You just got the face.
The face of a man who wants to play cards. Now move over. Let me have some wine.
You see, everybody knew you couldn't stay away for long, Giacomo.
Who deals the cards?
Gino.
Him. Keep them searching. Keep them looking anyway, Fanelli.
Yes, those men will go on looking all night for her. Now, Giacomo, don't blame yourself so. After all, it was a very sad accident, but we mustn't...
What accident? What accident? How can you say it was an accident?
And we weren't even able to bury her.
That's enough out of you. Don't laugh. This is not a comedy, you hear?
The people will not accept Madame Butterfly, and the fault is mine. Mine alone, you see. Because everything a man is becomes his music.
Giacomo, the public must one day come to the realization that they've made an error. I am more than honored to have been the one to bring Madame Butterfly to the stage. Be sure and print that for your readers, gentlemen.
Of course, sir. Maestro Puccini.
Impossible to see Maestro Puccini just now.
But I have to speak to Maestro Puccini. Tell him it's Giocondo. He knows me, and I tell you it's better that someone stays with him at the moment. Giacomo.
Let's get out of here.
Giacomo.
longer, I'd be asleep yet.
So boring and sentimental, it's impossible to sit through.
I'll never give it again.
It's embarrassing to have to watch. I never saw anything so tasteless at
A little bit of Manon, a drop of La Boheme, and he thinks he has a new offer.
Well, perhaps he'll turn up with something better next time.
Next time? Puccini is finished.
And they're right, Giocondo. I know that I'm finished. Let's go now. Let's go home.
I'll fix a light, eh?
Please.
Now listen.
Where? Elvira. Elvira. You've come back.
Yes. I thought I could stay away. But I couldn't. I was at the opera. I had to see you. And something happened to me. Your music was so beautiful. And I knew it was beautiful because of something in you. Something that had nothing to do with me or us. Only you. And I forgot everything mean or unhappy between us. I just listened. And I was proud. So proud of you.
Then it was you who applauded.
Yes, it was me. I love you, Giacomo. I never stopped loving you. I don't know why, but I feel it so deeply. Without each other, we are lost.
Had the pleasure to present selected arias from the pages of Madame Butterfly by Giacomo Puccini to commemorate the 20th anniversary of its first performance.
My friends, if I were alone, I'd speak to the walls, to the photographs, to the years that went so quickly. I beg you, don't misunderstand me. I would like to say thank you. To whom? I don't know. To all of you. And to music, which has always been very good to me. To the orchestra. To the public. And to all of the many pianos I've had. And the first simple tune I played. To my fine Tonio. I feel so proud he's here for this occasion. I'd also thank the men who understood. Ricordi. The premiere tomorrow. But he'd say, Giacomo, the new music in the second act. It's better in the finale. And to all the old friends who aren't with us, I say thanks. And to the new ones. You young people who will help me write Turandot. I want it to be the best one. And I feel it can be the best one. For you, Elvira, I thank God each day. For all you've done for me and for your love. Because, you see, I know now. You said I'd find it out. I'd be a failure without you. I'd have done nothing. I'd have meant nothing. No. Don't think I'm sad today. I'm happy. There's every reason to rejoice. So let's drink a toast. We've been listening for 20 years to Butterfly. And now we're still listening to it. My friends, I drink in the hope of our being around this table 20 years from now, listening to Turandot.
Elvira, where are you going?
I'll be right back. I forgot to tell Anna something.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, all of you.
Good luck.
And good luck. Here's the next one. Best of luck. All the best, Giacomo.
Mama, what is it? What's happened here since I've been away?
Tonio, your
Yes, Mama?
father,
What?
he's sick.
Badly?
Yes, Tonio. He doesn't know. He mustn't know. The doctor said
What?
there is no hope. None.
Oh.
Fine. Now, boys, I didn't want you to know, but you have to help me. It's best to finish as speedily as possible, because there isn't much more time. And what's in here won't wait for any of us. Good night.
Mama.
Shh. Your father's still working. Perhaps he'll get sleepy.
Listen, Mama, you're not able to continue this.
No,
you have
I'm
to get
all
a little
right.
rest.
No.
You can't be sitting up every night. Come along. Come.
I am all right.
Now, I'll take care of him. But you sleep well. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
You're a sweet boy, Antonio. A good son. And a brave one. Your father is so proud of you.
Try to sleep a little while. There, Father. Better start obeying the doctor. We'll go to that clinic in Brussels and arrange things for the operation.
You know Antonio.
Yes.
And your mama knows.
No. The doctor told only me. But if you refuse to stop this, I'll tell her.
I have to finish Turandot.
But you're almost finished, Father. When you feel better, you'll be able to.
Listen. I'll go with you. But you have to promise me that you won't say anything to your mama.
No.
I don't want her to suffer anymore for me.
porgi, allora fiora d'ogni risveglio, all'alba, via di lui, apri gli occhi
Here the opera ends because of the death of the master.